This is Soni Aralynn, and you are now listening to the Anime Assembled podcast with your host, Indy Uchiha and John Forsaken Power.
Yo, what's up? It is your dude, Mr. Nerd Mix Alpha himself, Mr. Indy Uchiha. Before we start anything, we want to give an incredible shout out to our boy, Adam Perez, who over this past week became a dad. Noah Perez is in the world. Congrats to him and his significant other, Cindy. We're giving you well wishes for a healthy child. We can't wait to see the little A plus up and running. So if you guys missed A plus Hero Report, Adam has something very important to do, as you see. They will be back this Sunday with a brand new episode. But don't forget that you guys can check out Lights, Camera, Action every Tuesday on the Villain Radio Network, just to give you that midweek buzz to get you the A plus Hero Report. But we're not here for that. We're here for Anime Assembled, and I can't do that without my co-host, Mr. Forsaken Powers. Anime Assemble. What's up, my boy?
There we go. What's up, homie? What's up?
Man, I can't call it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. It's been
I can't call it phone, bro.
Really?
No, I don't know.
But it's been a crazy week, man. Real crazy week.
Yeah, man. Like I was saying, the news of Adam.
Yeah.
I don't know. One of the best things in my life was becoming a dad. So,
also big ups to him, by the way. You know, really congrats. It's so awesome to hear, man. You know?
Yeah, we got to send him some baby Nerd Armor merch. We got to get the baby in an Anime Assembled onesie. You know what I'm saying, in the photo.
Dude, that would be so awesome. That'd be so awesome.
So, how's your week been for you, man?
It has been real interesting, real jam-packed, trying to catch up with a lot of things. I'm actually falling behind on a lot of the shows that I've been meaning to watch because work's been kind of holding me up for little things, you know. So I had to take a pause on certain things, but I'm catching up. Like, you know, if I got a few more days before, you know, I'm on my days off right now, so I got a few more days before I have to go back and get that grind going one more time for work. But it's going well. You know, there's a lot of news going on, a lot of interesting things that I'm excited about, scared about, and yeah, I mean, we'll get into it. But how about you, my man? How's everything been this week for you?
Everything's been weird. Car problems, just different things going.
That's life.
We have similar cars, just different years. Have you had any transmission issues lately?
Not yet, and don't you jinx me. I've been real clear, man. I've had my car for 3 years now.
Yeah,
I got my car when we were actually living together.
Mm-hmm.
So, but man,
platonically, we weren't in a relationship.
No. Me and Miss Anna. That's fair. Me and Miss Anna Arbicola still rocking it. You know, we were already together at that point. But
she took my man.
But man, I haven't had no car troubles with it yet. But now you starting to scare me.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm going car shopping tomorrow, most likely. Hopefully I got enough money. Hopefully I got enough money to put down on something. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But man, it's a lot of news happening this week, but it's actually two articles that we really want to talk about that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and
just feel.
Yeah, and to just let the cat out of the bag. We have a special invited guest coming on to tell us a little bit about what's going on in them. It is anime related. I feel like it's a big deal. I don't know what you guys are gonna feel about it, but I feel like it's a real big deal. So we'll see what's going on. But in the news, posted by Variety, they have released the main cast for the live action Netflix exclusive One Piece.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's about time. All we've seen was just like a little panel of it. We haven't really seen nothing else other than, hey, what's happening?
Right? But
Big ups. Okay.
but I want to play a game with you right quick.
Okay.
I want to play a guess the character game with you.
Scary, but all right.
We're gonna put all the pictures up of the cast members, and you're gonna go from left to right, and you're gonna see if you can name the cast member who they're playing.
This is gonna go horribly wrong.
Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh, hell no.
These are the cast members. 2 should be easy as ever.
Please. That first guy's got to be Luffy, right?
Ding, ding, ding. You are correct.
Only reason why, because he's the only dude smiling, and Luffy's the only dude smiling. No matter what be going down, that man is smiling like, yeah, everything's going to be all right.
Want to try?
I know the middle one's got to be Nami. So,
ding, ding, ding.
Only female in there. So I'm trying to think of the original crew at this time, like, because there's 5 of them, right? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with the Eminem looking dude on the very far right. He's got to be Zoro.
My bad. I lost my space and where I was sorry,
I know you said up. I know you said left to right, but I'm pulling people. That's my bad. But
and you are wrong.
What?
You are wrong.
So you're telling me that the pretty Asian boy dude, he's gonna be Zoro?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes, he is Zoro. He is Zoro.
Really?
Yes. Mackenyu,
so,
I think that's his name. Mackenyu as Zoro.
Really? Okay. So you
want to get an Eminem dude another try?
No, I gotta do I don't know, the Casanova dude to the right here. He just stared me in the soul. I feel like he's got to be Usopp then. Just because Usopp, he's got like that playboy style, and this dude looked like all the ladies love me kind of look to him in this picture. He's got to be Usopp.
You got that right. That's Usopp.
Okay, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. He's got that that aura around him. Like, yeah, I pull all the ladies, and that's how Usopp. I feel like he's just like all the ladies love me. Mm. Wait, who was the rest of the cat? Chopper?
Nope. This is gonna upset you.
There's no way it's Frankie because Chopper joined the crew before. Wait, Sanji?
That's Sanji. That's Sanji.
No way, bro.
He's playing Sanji.
No. No. I could see pretty Asian boy. I could see him playing Sanji. Yeah, because Sanji, he always tries to be the lady killer kind of guy. And this dude, I don't know. But Eminem? No.
Inaki Godoy as Monkey D. Luffy.
That's perfect casting right there.
Emily Rudd as Nami.
I could vibe with that. I could feel it. That's all right.
Jacob Romero Gibson as Usopp.
Come on, look at that. Good. I'm all right with that.
Mackenyu, I murder his name as Zoro.
Dude, he's got a baby face. Zoro's a killer. Zoro's
and Taz Skylar as Sanji.
Look at him. He's straight put a do-rag on that boy and he's straight up Zoro. What you mean? No.
You think they need to switch that casting? Like switch those two?
Hell yeah. You give I forgot his name already, the Asian kid. You give him blonde hair, done. Give him, like a cigarette lollipop looking thing for side, done. Give that man Eminem 3 swords, done. He's and a do-rag.
He said 3 swords and a do-rag, and it's
done. Over. It's over. But Sanji, bro, Where's his hair? Sanji has hair.
Look, the One Piece live action series at Netflix has cast 5 of his main roles. Inaki Goida from Go Youth and Who Killed Sarah. Makinyu from he was from Rurouni Kenshin, Final Chapter in Pacific Rim Uprising.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Emily Rudd from Fear Street. I remember her from Fear Street now, and Hunters. Jacob Romero Gibson from Greenleaf and All Rise, and Taz Skylar from Boiling Point and Villain will all star in the series. Godoy will play Monkey D. Luffy, which that's the right there.
Perfect, bro.
With Makinu set to play Zoro, which I still don't. I just feel like they got that casting.
He's got,
you know what I'm saying?
He's got too innocent of a face, dude. Zoro's straight. I mean, I get they give him. They're gonna have makeup department. You better pull in some stops, man.
Yeah. Rudd will play Nami.
I could see it. You know, like yeah I could see it.
Royal Gibson will play Usopp.
I rocks with that one. He's got.
That's like the perfect casting.
Yeah, he's got the aura for it, man. Like,
and Skylar will play Sanji. All the characters are members of the Straw Hat Pirates, the protagonists of the series. Based on the iconic manga of the same name, One Piece centers on Luffy, a young man who embarks on a journey to become king of the pirates and find the celebrated One Piece treasure, which I really feel he's never going to find unless One Piece equals family or something like that. No. There's going to be something stupid.
Well, I mean, he's got the idea. He literally says he can stop it at any arc that he feels like whenever he has to.
Yeah.
But he's got content ready for, I think, the next 10 to 20 years.
Man, the show was ordered for 10 episodes at Netflix back in January. In addition to the manga, 20 seasons of the One Piece anime series have been released to date, along with 14 animated films. We've been working with Netflix and Tomorrow Studios on this massive project that is the Hollywood live action series adaptation of One Piece. How many years has it been since it was announced, right? I know. But rest assured, we've been making steady progress all along, said the author of the manga series and executive producer, Oda. It's not easy when you're working with people from different cultures, but it's precisely the process that can yield something special. For now, we're able to announce the main cast. Rather, we need to hurry and announce it, or else it will be leaked, apparently. Hilarious, LOL. Their face, the size of their mouths and hands, their aura, the way they carry themselves, their voice, their acting skills, their height, the balance amongst the Straw Hat crew, etc. We decided on this cast after numerous discussions involving people around the world. These are people who will be our Straw Hat pirates. It'll take a bit more time to get this show done, but we will continue to do our best to deliver a show that we're confident will be enjoyed by everyone around the world. Look forward to more updates in the future. Stephen Mata serves as co-writer, showrunner, and executive producer on the One Piece live action series, with Matt Owens is also co-writing and executive producing. Marty Adestein and Becky Clements of Tomorrow Studios executive producer along with Oda. The series is a co-production between Netflix and Tomorrow Studios, with Netflix handling physical production. We are excited to set sail with this amazing and talented cast, said Maeda and Owens. Finding the right people to pull off the looks, emotions, and actions of the iconic Straw Hat Pirates was a long, challenging, and fun process, much like the search for the One Piece itself, which will end up being family. You should just have Dom Toretto just come in at the end of the series. The One Piece is family. Yeah. But we have finally found the perfect fits. They have already begun working very hard to bring these characters to life. You will come to know and love them just as much as their manga counterparts. All of us can't wait to show you what we come up with. Onward to the adventure. One thing I do want to give them a lot of credit for is the fact that when you're watching One Piece, one of the beautiful things about One Piece is I feel like each member of the crew is from somewhere different. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
different ethnicity, the diversity in the crew itself. Mm-hmm. And it's something that wasn't forced, because you're thinking if you're selling around the world, you're going to meet people at different ethnicities, faiths, beliefs, you know what I'm saying? Everything like that. And that's one of the things that makes One Piece very enjoyable to watch. I'm glad that there's some people that's gonna come out and be like, "Oh my God, this cast isn't all Asian." But I really feel like the diversity in the cast was done right. What do you think about that?
I 100% agree with you there. I love the fact, because a lot of it's either, like, oh yeah, it's all white people or whatever. They should all be Asian because it's an Asian show and blah blah blah. But I mean, that's one, that's not how the real world works. But two, just the fact, like you bring up, the whole, even in the show, they're all diverse people. They're all from different ends of the world. And I love the fact that they're doing the same thing for the cast. They got just different ethnicities. Man, you got to share, by the way. You got to share. Yeah, I like the cast. I do think that maybe they probably should have switched Zoro and Sanji, but I'm gonna give it up to how they perform. I'm gonna see first how they do it, how their acting skills and everything like that. Because who knows, that one guy, I'm not too familiar with the one who plays Zoro, but he was in Rurouni Kenshin, so hey man, he's gotta have some stuff, right?
Rurouni Kenshin was a good live action.
Right. I've seen bits and pieces. I never really watched it all the way through. Like, I've seen a majority of it enough to say that I guess I've watched it, but I've never watched it from start to finish because I was doing other things as I was watching it. So it kind of pulled me from the experience, which kind of sucks. But I got to go back and watch it for sure.
Well, I know for a fact Netflix has to get this right. Like,
Yeah.
there's no messing this up. It has to be right, or any future live action that they try to do is going to fail horribly.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they've been really pushing for live actions, like what? This is like their, I don't know, 7th live action, 6th.
I think it's the 6th.
Yeah, like, so I mean, hey man, kudos for them. I'm glad they're doing it, trying to give us something new, but they got to do it right.
But the funny thing that brings us to this, I'm all for it. I'm hoping that it's really good, it's done right. I'm glad they're taking their time with it in order to do it. I'm not mad at the cast. I feel a little weird, but that's what actors are supposed to do.
Right.
If actor is good enough, he'll suspend disbelief, and you'll end up thinking that somebody is that character. So I'm not too concerned with it until after I see exactly what the finished product is. True. But you talk about them having 6 or 7 live actions like right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, one thing I gotta say also for the One Piece live action, I do like that they're doing episodials versus a movie, because there ain't no way you're gonna get One Piece into one movie.
You can do the first arc in the movie.
Yeah, but I like the fact that they're doing episodes. I don't know. That's just me. It was like when they did the Full Metal Alchemist live action. I know you were trying to transition, but I had to plug this.
Nah, yeah, I can get what you're saying. I can get what you're saying. Episodic, but if they're gonna drop all the episodes at one time, why not just drop one long ass movie?
Just so you can,
or a movie
you can
in
start
2 parts.
Like they did that new Sailor Moon movie.
Yeah.
They could have done that, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like, it's kind of like, like how Game of Thrones or Supernatural is. It's like, a 45-minute episode or whatever. I don't know. I feel like that's easier to sit through. You can stop. Okay, I'm on episode 3 now, versus, man, I got to sit through an hour and 45 minutes, and then I got another hour 45 minutes.
You would sit through an hour. You would personally sit through 4 hours of One Piece movie. If you would sit through it.
Okay, I would, but I'm not your average viewer. Okay. Not everybody's got that same kind of downtime, or they make the time for it, like, so I like that, that's just me. So
I can dig it,
but
I can dig it.
But it's 6 or 7, and now what? I guess I'm assuming there's gonna be a 7 or 8 because of this.
Yes, because Yu Yu Hakusho live action series is coming to Netflix in 2023. Now this right here is what I agree with. Let's hope they also add the original anime.
Yes.
Let's get that original anime up there like they just did with Cowboy Bebop. Get that up there so people can truly experience the spirit gun.
Oh my god, dude! I was lucky enough. It's still on Funimation, so I was able to go back and rewatch it. But the fact that they're doing a live action for this, dude, they're bringing all the class. It all came down. It started with Cowboy Bebop. What? Rurouni Kenshin. They're doing what else? They did Full Metal Alchemist. They did Bleach. They're literally hitting every classic that they possibly can. I like this. This is awesome.
Let's get into this.
Okay.
Welcome to the spirit world. Netflix has officially announced the 2023 release date for the live-action adaptation of the iconic manga Yu Yu Hakusho. Written and illustrated by the legendary manga writer Yoshihiro
Togashi.
Thank you. Who also created the fan favorite Hunter.
No way.
Oh, I always say Hunter x Hunter. I be messing that up, huh?
No, yeah, I actually, one of my friends called me out on it because I did Hunter x Hunter, but it's actually Hunter Hunter. Kind of like how they do those couple ships or whatever. It's like like Hinata x Naruto. It's actually Hinata Naruto.
The show will join Cowboy Bebop and the previous mentioned One Piece live action shows and works in Netflix.
Perfect timing.
The manga Yu Yu Hakusho told the story of Yusuke Urameshi, a teenage delinquent who was killed after getting hit by a car while trying to save a child. After taking various tests given to him by the son of the ruler of the underworld, Yusuke is revived and appointed the title of Underworld Detective and is given the task of investigating various cases involving demons and apparitions in the human world. The manga ran for 175 chapters, which saw Yusuke among other tasks retrieving items stolen from the underworld and fighting demons in a tournament. The show was originally announced last year, but it's likely that they are only now starting to film due to pandemic-related delays. Man.
Okay.
The original manga ran from December 1990 to July 1994, with every installment being written and illustrated by Togashi. The manga was adapted into an anime that ran in Japan for 112 episodes, released from October 1992 to December 1994. 2 films were made based on the manga anime, Yu Yu Hakusho the movie and Yu Yu Hakusho the movie Poltergeist Report, and were released theatrically in Japan in 93 and 94, respectively. An American-produced English dub of the anime will go on to air on Tanabe February 2002 to April 2006 under the name Ghost Files. I remember being called Ghost Files.
Yeah, it came up on my TV for Yu Yu Hakusho.
For Ghost Files? Yeah, that's what I'm like. It came up for me, Yu Yu Hakusho, right?
Right, yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, I never saw Ghost Files. But yeah. I mean, maybe I'm just remembering wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho is regarded as one of the most influential anime and mangas of the 90s, and has inspired shows like Jujutsu Kaisen. I never thought about how close the ties to Jujutsu Kaisen and Yu Yu Hakusho were. Yeah. Even the names have the same syllables. Yu Yu Hakusho, Jujutsu Kaisen. Wow. Right. Currently, not much is known about the Netflix series, and as no cast, directors, or writers have yet been announced. However, we do know the series will be live action. It will be released in 2023. Thanks to the announcement for Netflix, check the tweet below. Welcome to the spirit world, based on the legendary manga by Togashi. Yu Yu Hakusho, the live action series, arrives December 2023.
I love that. Welcome to the spirit world.
So how do you feel about this announcement?
I loved Yu Yu Hakusho growing up, so I'm hyped. But at the same time, I'm scared because we don't know nothing about it. So, that's why it's scary. And, the track record for live actions, which is also kind of, So, but, I mean.
He went,
Can you really mess up Yu Yu Hakusho, though?
Yes.
Don't come on, man.
Can you not?
I hope. I really hope that they don't, because there's gonna be a lot of angry. Like, we're talking about generations of angry fans, not just one generation. We're talking about like 3 or 4 at this point now.
Yeah. You're talking about a decade of fans you just pissed off that will boycott Netflix.
Right. Like this like I gotta say that everybody knows Yu Yu Hakusho. They have to, like, if you're an anime fan of any shape or form, like, this is I would honestly say this is like one of the original big three, like the OG big three from back in
Agreed.
the day.
Agreed.
So, like,
Agreed.
come on.
It's like the meme out when Naruto's going, let's go, Kurama, and then Kurama for Yu Yu Hakusho comes out instead of
Mhm.
instead of the tail beast, and everybody's
Yes,
like, what does that mean? I was like, he's the original Kurama.
that's awful. The fact, and that's even worse.
and
The fact that people don't
literally
know that.
and literally didn't he have a fox demon leaving his side? Wasn't he a fox demon like transformed into a fox demon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurama was like he was like a fox demon type.
What
So
what if there's a connection between Yu Yu Hakusho and Naruto? What if like what if like the Kurama from that universe it what if it's like a multiverse
I mean,
and it's the same Kurama, they're just in different universes.
he was red, and then orangish red.
Yeah.
So I mean, there could be connections there. There definitely can.
Look at us starting conversation on the internet.
Everybody's gonna be like, both of y'all are just dumb.
Dumb, right? They're gonna be like dumb. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
but I mean, we got to start the conversation. Someone's got to, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So
Definitely. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. It's a long time away. So we will keep you guys updated on any news we get
yes,
on that, because that's
yes,
something that is dear to the hearts of both of us.
yes, very dear. Yes,
Definitely. But with this being a special episode, those are the two articles we wanted to cover. But we have one more we want to get into before we bring our guest in that we're actually interviewing. BlackNerdProblems.com
okay.
wrote basically said there's a entertainment company that is taking anime and manga by storm that we need to meet. There's a company called Noir Caesar Entertainment. We actually put clips of our podcast up on their web app. And it is a growing indie creative company that supports and nourishes art from marginalized communities in various media, including animation, fashion, and music, putting a spotlight on diverse communities. And it's not just a trick for the company, it's their main focus. Noir Caesar is producing raw and bright stories told within the pages of manga and comics, and is growing. They offer a fresh look into the world of pop culture, right? And I just, it's just interesting. This was actually an interview with one of the staff members from Noir, Jacqueline Cottrell, who is the digital content strategist. And it is just basically a breakdown of their vision in the new space and with Black nerd creativity, which is something that's close to me, because like where I grew up at, you weren't allowed to be a nerd. Being a
Makes
nerd was
sense.
something that was found like not appealing
Bad.
to anything you were trying to do. It was bad. It was a negative context.
Yeah,
But it's crazy how what changes a decade later, right? Because what is
right.
2021? I graduated in 2001, so it's been exactly a decade. And hey, for all the people that tease me in school, I'm on top of the world right now, and there's
Oh my
nothing you can
gosh.
do about it.
Right.
If
It was-
nerds rule the world. What is that?
Oh my gosh.
We take all our Gohans and give them to Piccolos. No.
No. Awful. But not. I mean, even when I was growing up, it was still kind of. I didn't have like the biggest elementary school going through, but there was very few. I think there was maybe 4 of us that actually liked anime other than Dragon Ball. There was Dragon Ball fan, like there was a huge like cult of Dragon Ball fans at my school, but then there was like 4 of us that like things other than Dragon Ball, like Bleach and like Gundam and all that stuff. So it was kind of, if you didn't talk about Dragon Ball, then why you even bother talking, kind of thing. That was kind of my growing up. So it was it's rough, but you look at it now and everybody's doing it, like everybody. So it's just like, what were y'all doing, man? Like, I've been doing this before it was cool, kind of thing.
Well, but before we get into this interview that was done with Miss Jacqueline, The person that we do have coming on is actually the vice president of operations at Noir
Okay.
Caesar. He's a team backpack producer. He's the Hawk Life Records CEO. He's a mix engineer, and MC, a producer for such artists as, wait for it, Freddie Gibbs, Dom Kennedy, Casey Veggies, Slim Thug, Bun B, and plenty more. So you know,
Okay.
it's a little bit of a pedigree of
Right.
what we got going on here. But let's get into this interview they had so we can learn a little bit more about this company, you know what I'm saying, before we bring our man Mr. Brown on. Look at that incredible artwork. All original creators
Gorgeous.
created by the content creators that we have for this company. Noir versus the world. I mean, some of these characters look, man, just the detail, they look
Mhm.
great.
That looks straight up like something I would see already on Crunchyroll or something on Funimation. Like, it is amazing.
Look at homie
Absolutely.
with the sword right here.
Yes, dude. Yes. Not even just that, dude. I love the dude straight up in the middle, right behind the guy with the crown. He's just like
Yeah,
coming in with the fit. Like he it looks like he's trying to go toe to toe with Saitama from One Punch Man.
yeah, it does. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Um, this is an interview that was done by Black Nerd Problems. If you don't know this site, go check it out. They asked, please tell us about the origins of this company and its vision. Jax answered, Noir Caesar Entertainment was established by a professional athlete, Johnny O'Brien III, as a response to the overwhelming amount of Black culture seen in anime, manga, comics, and so forth, but an equally underwhelming lack, as well as a complete and offensive misrepresentation of proper representation of Black people and people of color in those same media. Our goal is to create a diverse network of Black people of color and LGBTQA plus creators to tell stories as they deserve to be told. We're inspired and driven to give a platform to those whose voices have been continually silenced or told by major companies, no, we don't think your story will sell. Or no, nobody wants to read about your experiences as a person of color, disabled, as a member of the LGBTQ A plus person, right? We want our fans and readers of all ages and walks of life to be able to look at our content and say, there I am. That's me. And know that they are properly seen, represented, and heard. When it came to building our staff, our family, we knew it was important that our message of representation and diversity not only extend towards our content, but also build a team that fully understood and embodied just who, what, and are Noir Caesar is. Along with Noir Caesar being a fully Black owned and managed company, our primary staff consists of people who are Black, persons of color, LGBTQIA plus, and disabled people as well. That is a strong statement to make
Yes.
in stating exactly what you want your company to be, because to be totally honest with you, we've been talking about this, and we've been talking about the influence of hip-hop culture, which is Black culture, on, you know what I'm saying, Asian culture when it comes to anime and manga. We broke down a list of the 10 anime you should watch if you're, you know what I'm saying, you're into hip-hop, and you can just see the influence drown out.
Right.
You being a person, you know what I'm saying, of Filipino descent, you know what I'm saying, of that culture, how do you feel about her statement about wanting inclusion in the media?
I absolutely love it because I know, I mean, granted, I'm very fortunate. One, I'm on the lighter side, of course, and plus I'm half white because of my father. But so I was very fortunate that I didn't have necessarily as like rough of a time in terms of like how other people have been affected. But it's awesome because I've seen it. People, I know friends of mine who have tried to make manga, who have tried to, like create music or just do anything in that kind of, business and stuff like that. And they were shut down just simply, I don't really know how else to put it, but other than just simply because they were, LGBTQIA plus, because they were people of color, and so, and it's messed up to the, because there's a lot of, it doesn't matter what race, it doesn't matter what gender, it doesn't matter anything of that. It's all about, is what I am giving good? If it's good, let's roll with it. And it's nice to see that now that there's there's companies and there's people and stuff like that that are out there trying to make it more inclusive, giving people platforms that were originally denied those kind of platforms. And so it's really awesome to see that, especially, just from a company that's so strong with it, just look, this is what we're doing. You got a problem with it? Hit the road, because we're still doing it. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, facts. This feels like something to me where somebody like friend of the show, family member, Miss RB Cola, where it's something where she would be able to, go forth what her dreams is, with being a creator and stuff like that, because
Right.
she'd be given an opportunity where other times she would be looked over, one, because she's a young woman, and two, because her skin color isn't the complexion of what they want it to be when it comes to somebody who's producing that type of content.
Right.
So it seems like to me like they'd be opening the door for more people like us to be able to get, through, because even for you, like, even though we look at you as Filipino descent, you go through your, troubles with, because like you said, because you're half white, where you're not looked at as, from other people as, oh no, you're not really descended from us.
Right.
You're Americanized, that they look at you like that, like you don't know nothing about our culture, which I know you broke plenty of stuff down to me about, about what's going on. I know what your culture and what your life consists of.
I got the Pinoy pride, my guy. I got the Pinoy pride. As much as I don't look like I have it, I promise I do.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. But their staff consists of creators, writers, and illustrators such as Johnny O'Brien III. He's the founder, CEO. Corey McHale. He's the president and COO. Marcus Johnson, head of content. Our homie Will Brown, the vice president of operations. Jacqueline Cottrell, digital content strategist. She does voiceover as well. I hope I don't murder anybody's names. Demissa Moyo, she's the digital media producer. Cosmos Black is the head of convention retail marketing. Avery Jones, chief editor. Abraham Kuzner, chief editor and writer. And they also have a wide network of independent creators such as Mikhail Sebastian, Nicholas Draper Ivy, and Sebastian Riera. And she also stated that Noir continued to expand and grow. We began exploring other media to which we could lend our unique experiences, such as music, clothing, media, animation, news, and other avenues. This will culminate into Noir attending various conventions, hosting our own pop-up events and tours, the grand opening of our first office, and recently our very own multimedia studio. They partnered with an animation company, Studio 9 Lives, as well as Vans, Namiware, Megan Thee Stallion, King Vader, Patrick Cloud, Kiera Please, BlackGirlsAnime.com, Nerds on Hip Hop, T-Pain, Carl Jones, and various other business and partnerships that have helped to grow Noir into the company it is today. Man, I need a name drop counter.
Right. And all you're gonna hear is ding 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 ding.
Facts.
Jeez, wow. Okay.
Let's see. BNP asked another question. We're not going to get into the whole interview. If you guys want to see the whole interview, you can come here. You can check it out yourself. BlackNerdProblems.com. Does Noir Caesar address any political concerns within their content? Noir addresses much of society's as the world's political and social concerns by the way of not only our social media, but as well as our ever-expanding collection of original manga, comics, and graphic novels of various genres and themes. Noir's mission is true diversity and representation, and whether it's racism, poverty, misogyny, misogyny, police brutality, sexism, ableism, human trafficking, homophobia or transphobia, and so forth. It is important that we use our platforms to not only uplift marginalized peoples, but shed light on many of those issues, the likes of which our staff creators have personally experienced firsthand. This is what gives our content a genuine and original voice. Bruh, just the power in that statement. The fact that she could have just said platforms not only uplift marginalized people but shed light on those many issues. The fact that she said this mission is true diversity and representation, and whether it's racism, police brutality, sexism, and it went on and mentioned, you know what I'm saying, everything that that they're uplifting people against, and the fact that they have creators. This is the best thing about writing. People have firsthand experience, and giving them the opportunity to empower their pen, to speak about those wrongs and bring those to light is one of the most important things ever, my dude.
Hell yeah, dude. That when you were reading that, I got goosebumps, straight goosebumps with how powerful that statement was. That answer she gave, like, come on, man, dude, you can't get better than that. Like, and man,
and this is an interesting question to me, right? And you guys, this is the last thing we're gonna take out of this before we get into our guests. This is one of the things that I want y'all to check out. Like, definitely, you have to check if you're into anime and manga, if you support the culture, or maybe you're not into anime and manga, you're into hip hop and different things like that. This is something that I feel like no matter what you're into, you could check out. But she was asked a question: if you could cover one ultimate anime battle, who would the two combatants be? She stated, since everyone at Noir has different tastes, I got 5 different answers for you.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's awesome.
My man, Johnny, said All Might versus One Punch Man. Who do you think wins that? Who do you think wins that?
Unfortunately, because of the gimmick about it, Saitama, One Punch Man. Because, like, literally, he could take anything and then just delete it all away with one punch. It's just the gimmick of his powers. Versus All Might, he actually, he is like a bona fide, like, you know, superhero and stuff. Like, he takes damages, even though he, you know, he's the symbol of peace and everything like that. You saw his fight with All For One. Like, he takes damage. Saitama, he brushes it off, dude. Like, nothing. Like, he could straight up take a planet being thrown at him, and he's like, "Did you hit me with something?" And then just literally, it'll start screaming, "One punch!" And then it'll just punch him, and then just boom, deleted instantly.
All right,
it's messed up, but it is.
I got the next one for you. Corey says Spike Spiegel versus Major Motoko. I gotta go with Major, to be totally honest with you. I gotta go with Major. I'm with you on that One Punch Man because of the gimmick, but I gotta go with Major on this one.
That's a tough one. I agree. I think I would have to go with Major as well. But that would be a more reasonable fight.
That'd be a straight up
good one. Yeah.
All right. Marcus said Kurama versus Sesshomaru. Isn't it amazing of the live action animes we talking about earlier in the episode, and then we're reading this and they're coming back?
It's bad. I'm gonna have to go with Sesshomaru, just because they did Kurama real dirty in a lot of his fights during Yu Yu Hakusho. Even though they did Sesshomaru dirty, but like,
are we talking like full demon Kurama?
You know, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Sesshomaru's a different beast, though, yo.
Yeah, like, and on top of that, not even half, a majority of the series, he was fighting with one arm. Okay, and he was still bodying people.
Yeah, I gotta go with Sesshomaru, though.
And that's my thing, you know. And then even like later on, he was bodying people when he got the Tenseiga sword. So I mean. But he didn't even need it. But Kurama, They did him
He's got
dirty.
he's got whips and roses. I don't think he's
Yeah,
beating.
I don't think he's like this dude. Literally, he has poison in his nails, bro. Sesshomaru, he just slices at him.
Yeah,
Gone.
yeah.
So not even that, but when he transforms into the dog demon mode for him,
It's over.
it's over. He's unleashing
It's
his
over.
full demon. Yeah, I gotta go with Sesshomaru for sure.
Yeah. Will said Yagi versus One Punch Man. Again, I think the gimmick.
Yeah, 100%.
The gimmick's just unfair.
If the gimmick wasn't there, then it would be the whole opposite side.
If the gimmick wasn't there, he lose every fight he was in.
Every fight, man. Like every fight. Like he even lost a fight about his hair loss, though. Come on.
Right. and then Jack said Sailor Uranus versus get this. And this is a very interesting fight to me. Sailor Uranus versus the Prince of all Saiyans, Vegeta.
Which moment in time for Vegeta, though? Like we're talking about like full force Vegeta, or are we talking about like Dragon Ball Z Vegeta? You know, like pre Blue, pre Ultra Instinct, or Instinct to Conquest, or whatever the hell this thing is now.
I'm taking full powered up Vegeta.
Oh,
versus Sailor Uranus, and I'm taking Vegeta.
It's gotta be. I would love to see that fight though. That would be a good fight. But Vegeta's power, like he really put in that work to get like where he's at, and he's got some pretty insane stuff going on with him. It's still got to be Vegeta. It's still got to be Vegeta.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be Vegeta. But yeah, that would you guys have to go check that out for yourselves. Look up for more content. Yeah. Go check out the app and see what we got uploaded on there. Yes. It's a very interesting app. You can download it on Apple and Android. So it's no reason you shouldn't have it. They got some incredible manga on there. They got a lot of independent. They give you the option to be able to even upload your own works to make money off your own work, so people can actually check it out too. What other app you know that's doing that?
None really that I know of.
Especially in this medium. So you guys make sure you go check that out. But without further ado, let's bring our guest in.
Let's do it.
Mr. Il Brown. Yo, what's going on? A Plus's Nerd Mixers. This is an interesting episode of Anime Assembled. We've been talking these past couple of weeks about the influence of hip hop on Asian culture and the lack of diversity when it comes to, you know, them taking that influence, which I have no issue with, but not having proper representation of people who look like us, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that type of stuff. And that's why I feel like this company, Noir, is doing big things when it comes to inclusion and making sure that our stories get told the way that they're supposed to be told. When I say our stories, I mean us, of that culture, of the hip-hop culture, you know, where it started, you know what I'm saying, here at home. So I actually got to sit down with Il Brown and have a conversation with him about that. A lot of it that you just saw me, a lot of the things we touched on, you see Miss Jax actually covered in her interview that myself and Forsaken, you know what I'm saying, broke down leading into this, just to give y'all some background on what Noir is. It's pretty interesting. I really love everything that they're doing, and it's not often that I'm into things like that. I don't really, I don't really follow companies like that. If I like your anime, if I like the anime, I just like the anime, but I'm not a person to watch an anime just because a company does it, or read a manga just because a company does it. So it's interesting to me how it's the total opposite of that when it comes to Noir. For anybody who doesn't know, Noir was started by former NBA player Johnny O'Bryant, who decided that he wanted to be able to have that type of diversity and stuff, be able to be seen. You know what I'm saying? They're a growing entertainment company that supports and nourishes art from marginalized communities in various media, including animation, fashion, and music, and putting the spotlight on diverse communities. It's not like a one trick thing. They're bringing the raw, and they're bringing stories and stuff that we feel should be told the way they should be told, with a fresh look, and you get to see that melanin, you get to see those stories told of people that were held down, it's going to be an interesting conversation. So without further ado, you guys check this out, and I hope you like it. All right.
This is Soni Aralynn, and you are now listening to the Anime Assembled podcast with your host, Indy Uchiha and John Forsaken Power.
We're watching the app, man. We see your stuff and it's dope. You may be getting a call from us. You know what I mean? You may be getting an email like, hey, what you doing with that IP, man? Hey, let's publish it. Let's get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like on our IG lives, man, we accepted. Remember we went live and we're taking pictures?
Yeah.
Man, we picked up 2 series through those IG lives, man. Yeah, Sun Eater is looking forward to that. Caesar IA was from a pitch. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yo, we really in tune with the people, man. Like, for real. Like, hey, your stuff is dope, man. We're gonna rock with you more ways than one.
Yeah, most indubitably. And for some reason, I don't know what happened. The audio glitched out on me, but I got it back. We're good.
Okay, cool. All good.
I don't know. I think the cat like tripped over the cord or something, because I see the door open.
There it is.
Yeah, so we're good. But man, y'all got the app going. Y'all got all this content coming out, and if you go look at the numbers on them trailers and stuff, they're doing very well. So there's people that's tuned in to what you guys are doing and everything like that. How is it different from you in your normal day-to-day with what you do? You know what I'm saying? Being the premier producer and engineer, you know what I'm saying, in the Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland area. You know what I'm saying? If top 2, if not the number 1, you know what I'm saying, to do it. How much different is it for you running this position with Noir than it is for you working on the other stuff that you work on?
Man, I've been doing the music stuff so long, man. It's like second nature to me at this point. So, it's just applying my knowledge, to my day-to-day responsibilities as far as what comes to the music. But my role with Noir, I'm learning how the business works, how these people think, and at a high level, as far as how is stuff even getting made? Like, how much does it cost to make an anime? Like, and, we get people that hit us up all the time, like, yo, I want to do an anime style music video. And it's like, dude, do you really know how much animation costs? Like, for real? Like, quality animation? And then you want an anime art style? Like, you know what I mean? We got to go, find the right artist, then he's got to draw every frame, then we have to draw the backgrounds and then draw this, and it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? So my role as VP of operations, man, just learning how the whole anime industry functions, you know what I mean? Like, I'm learning something new every day. We're in pitch meetings, just networking, learning who's this decision maker, who's that decision maker. You know what I mean? What studios are looking to buy? What studios are, you know what I mean, have their own infrastructure? Who they outsourcing to? I've learned so much in the past just year and a half, man. You know what I mean? It's like warp speed.
Okay. Yeah, I could definitely dig that. Now, if you're a creator, whether, you know what I'm saying, animator, producer, you know what I'm saying, artist, how would you, what type of information or advice would you give them in order to be able to be seen, you know what I'm saying, but not only by Noir, but you know what I'm saying, other studios, if that's the lane that they're trying to go down?
Got you. It's a lot of talent out here, man. There's a lot of people trying to get seen, trying to get their stuff out there. But what I would do, man, is first of all, you have to be honest with yourself. Like, when you're trying to get your foot in the door, man, like, your stuff has to be better than good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and we found that out the hard way, going to pitch meetings and stuff, feeling like we nailed it, and then never hear from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, man, what did we do wrong? And then you really end up being honest with yourself, like, well, man, look at how art looks compared to these people's art. Look at, you know what I mean? Even down to like how you're pitching to these people. Like, most people don't even know what a pitch Bible is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. So it's I would say learn as much as you can before you even get in the starting blocks, man. Like, you may have a cool idea and the art may look cool, man. Look, go out here and compare that art to some of the people that are really doing this at a high level. And I'm not saying that should discourage you, but just understand, though, that's the competition. You know what I mean? That's the competition you're up against, man. So you have to at least look at your art and be real with yourself and be like, hey, is my stuff even in the ballpark here? You know what I mean? And then, you know, also aesthetic matters too, man. Like, it depends on what you're going for. Like, maybe your idea is a little quirky, a little funny, a little goofy, and the art style is, you know, a lighter tone, more comedic. But, you know, I'm looking at, you know, like some of the art styles and some of the artists that we use and you know, some of our titles in Noir. You know, the artwork is competitive with anybody else in the industry. You know what I mean? Like, we're in these meetings and everybody is, the first thing jumps out at them. They're like, yo, the art is like
ridiculous.
Wow. Man. You know what I mean? Like, and that's such an important facet, because first, you know, you're gonna see it first. You know what I mean? Before you even decide to read a single word, you're gonna see it first. And if that art grabs you, man, that's half the battle. Now all we have to do is make sure we got compelling stories, man. So that's like my best advice, man. Like, once you have a solid concept, really go out here and research, man. Like, invest in some good art, man. Find an artist that, you know what I mean, maybe that's hungry, but the aesthetic matches your vision and it can't miss. Like, it's going to cost you some money, but in the long run, it's going to be worth it, because you don't want to, you know, grind your way to a pitch meeting and the first thing they say is this art sucks. And then they start picking apart your story, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the art is good. You already got the hook. Now you have to make sure you have a compelling story to lure them all the way in. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so much, you know, knowledge that, you know, that I want to share here, as far as, of course, even, you know, pitch, you know, having a good pitch Bible. Like, go and Google what a pitch Bible is. Make sure, you know, you putting your stuff together the right way. Because, I mean, I've had somebody go up, you know, walk up to me with like a hand-drawn comic stapled together, like, yo, I want to be on Noir Caesar. And I'm looking like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, here I you know, we're handing you a manga. Now I know resources and things like that matter, but I'd rather see a well thought out concept, maybe, you know, some solid commissioned art, as opposed to a very crappy finished product that, you know, you cut corners on because you weren't able to afford this and do that. It's okay to play the long game and bet on yourself, man. You know, make sure your shit is dope. And what I mean by that, take something that you think is dope, right, and just weigh the pros and cons. Like, hey, is my stuff even near this? You know what I mean? I don't even think it has to be. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like, I wouldn't compare anything that we're doing or like the average Joe. Like, I wouldn't put it up like next to Spider-Man or some Marvel or, you know what I mean? Like, no, but just go out, surf the internet. Like, yo, these are some of my favorite artists, you know, indie artists, whatever they're doing, you know, even if they just out doing commissions hustling.
I mean, we got some, actually, to be totally honest with you, we got some of the best artists out here in this area. Just speaking, even if you just look at like Ashley or Julio from Gorilla Publishing, RB Cola, who is actually still in school, but her Instagram and her commission game is, you know what I'm saying, crazy. And just like you said, she's using her commissions as her projects for school in order to get a grade. So she getting paid, you know what I'm saying, to be in school.
Absolutely. That's a dream, right?
Yeah, it's nuts. We had some really talented individuals out here. I was just having a talk with Boogie Bueno, producer who it looks, you know what I'm saying, looks to you. Absolutely. And you know what I'm saying, everything you do as great. And he was sitting here talking to me about producing anime style, you know what I'm saying, beats and putting them to AMV, you know what I'm saying, like AMVs and different stuff like that, or using them in the background of my podcast in order to try to, you know what I'm saying, break through that wall that's been holding them, because it's bigger than just regional hip hop. And I think that's what a lot of people in our area don't understand, that it's about multiplying your resources, you know what I'm saying, and diversity, and you know what I'm saying, having diversity in your catalog in order to move forward.
Oh man, without a shadow of a doubt, man, like it's so many people out here that appreciate, you know, the hip hop influence in anime and things like that, man. And there's a lot of room for that for creators, man. You know what I'm saying, creatives. And lean into that, man. Unleash your inner otaku, man. Like, let's do it. We need more of it. It needs to be, you know, it needs to be just as popping as top 40 shit. You know what I mean? Like, just seeing people turn up in their cosplay at an after party and, you know, anime NYC is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's a dream of mine. To like the after C2E2 or after, you know what I'm saying, San Diego Comic-Con, and going to one of those parties, and then it's my joint, you know what I'm saying, they putting on that everybody's turning up to, you know what I'm saying,
everybody's turning up to, man,
and just feeling it, you know, just being able to be yourself and just let it go, you know, that's where we're going to. That's what at least that's what I'm trying to make Nerd Mix about.
Of course.
You know. So
indeed,
just being yourself in any way possible, because anybody can be a nerd. I feel like if you're advantageous and intelligent about anything, you know what I'm saying, like some of the biggest nerds I know are drug dealers, with the way they cut that up, weigh that up, you know what I'm saying, produce that, know exactly how to cut. Like, do you understand what you're doing right now, dog? Do you understand the chemistry? You know what I'm saying, that you failed chemistry, but you out here doing this, like, you shouldn't have failed chemistry.
That's a fact, bro. And hey man, like when I was younger, man, I was out here, you know, I'm from the south side of Chicago, man. I was out here wilding, calling myself, you know, trying to gang bang, all that dumb stuff, but then I would run in the house and watch Yu Yu Hakusho. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's like, hey man, hey, I know y'all want to go beat up the ops, man, but I gotta see what Deku on today, man. So,
like, facts. Like, I mean, gun bars are hard. Spirit gun bars are a different level.
Man, listen,
when you rap it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, listen, hey. When the sale games time, I wasn't nowhere to be found.
No, fact. I think I was late to soccer practice by 15 minutes every day because I ran home to watch Dragon Ball and ran back to practice. Man. It was 15 minutes late every day. to watch Dragon Ball, especially during the Frieza saga. Ran
Oh,
home to watch Goku just yell like when charged for 30 minutes.
man.
Nothing ever happened.
Shout out to my man Sean Schimmel, man. Your vocal cords are impeccable, my man.
Facts,
I
man.
know how you do it.
The one of the only anime that I can actually watch dubbed. You know what I'm saying? That and anything that I can't remember his name, but the dude that the second Black Power Ranger, the Atom, because he does everything from Trigun to like his voice is in everything. Big shout outs to him too, because they're the only. I can't listen to a lot of dubbed anime, but I'm but I'm looking forward to everything Noir has going on. You know what I'm saying? So but before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Again, I want to reiterate, just because I know we had a couple of volume problems. I want to reiterate that the special thing about Noir is the fact that it's a company that's bred on diversity, because if people are going to be using our culture, they want to make sure that the stories that are being told are coming from people of that culture. And when we say people, we're not just talking about, when we talk about hip hop is bigger than just black. Even though it has its roots in that, it is expanded, you know what I'm saying, into Latin culture, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. And I commend them. When I saw this was happening, when you put this on my radar, and I looked at what they were doing, dog, like I came home and I shed a happy tear, because I never thought that there would be any. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get enough money up to do it, you know what I'm saying, but I wanted to see it happen. And I am just so flipping proud for what you guys are doing, and knowing that we're going to be represented, you know, in the proper way, and it's going to be something that I can show my kids. You know, I don't have to explain to them that Piccolo is basically black and he's the first, you know what I'm saying, dad that didn't leave home. You know what I'm saying? He's actually taking care of other people's kids. Like, you know.
Right, true. Piccolo, man, you talk about stand-up dude, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
It's crazy what y'all got going on with the app. If y'all ain't got that app, y'all have to download it right now. If you are a creator and you're into
Google Play Store, it's out there.
Yeah, if you're into anime, drawing, or anything like that, you know what I'm saying, you want to get your stuff seen, that's the place to be. I watch the views, I watch the numbers. People actually are on this app and using it how it's supposed to be used. So you guys make sure you go check that out, man. And just stay in tune with everything they're doing. You said you'll be in New York at the Anime Con?
Yes, sir. You guys will see us at Anime NYC. We're doing a panel. Pull up on us, man. It's going to be a good time.
Are we videoing that panel? Because, you know.
Absolutely. We're going to have it on deck for you.
Yeah. I got a 1-year-old, so I can't, like, with COVID and everything, I can't just take off and go to New York.
Yeah. We'll be definitely... uploading to the app and all of that, and then of course social media. So you'll see us live from the interview, man. So just tap in that way. And yeah, man, looking forward to engaging with the fans and stuff again, man. It's been 2 years.
Definitely. Any other cons lined up? Y'all coming home for C2E2?
No plans for that. I'm thinking the next joint we may do. We just got so much coming up first and second quarter, man. We may be at we may do Anime Expo out in Santa Clara or whatever. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Sometimes we get requests. Maybe Blurred Con when that comes back around. Shout out to the homie Hilton putting that together every year. Yeah, man. I mean, wherever they want us, man. Bring us out there.
Definitely, man. And I'm gonna let y'all know. We ain't the biggest podcast, but our network over on between A+ and Nerd Mix, we have a lot of followers, and we're in full support of everything y'all doing. So everything y'all do, just know we're gonna be talking about it because y'all moving and giving us content. You know what I'm saying, to be able to get to the people, and that's how that's supposed to work.
We appreciate it, man. And hey, one hand washes the other, man. So we're gonna figure out something, man, for for the A+ family over there, and of course the Nerd Mix family. We definitely gonna figure some things out, man, because as the platform expanded, we're gonna need people like you guys to, you know, be a part of what we're doing. So
whoever the young lady y'all have on y'all Instagram touting y'all stuff, man, she is amazing, because I watched a couple of her joints and it went, I ain't gotta do nothing. Like she like, I watch how quick she is to inform. I'm like, oh, I can go sit down, I'm just gonna share her. Like, I don't have to speak on it, I'm just gonna share her.
Much love.
Hey, she be hitting it. But again, Noir, founded by Johnny O'Brien, former NBA star. So just understand that you can have more than one dream. This man went to the NBA and did his thing, and it came out and decided that he wanted to create anime and manga influence entertainment company that was culturally representative of where he came from, with fresh perspectives. That the animation is crazy. Go watch them trailers. The anime style, the art style is top notch, and it also allows us to just be able to tell our stories. And look, I'm so into it, I keep saying R. Like,
it is ours, man.
Yeah,
like,
without any sacrifice. We're not sacrificing nothing. We're gonna tell our stories the way they need to be told, and I appreciate y'all for that.
Indeed, we got some good stuff coming up for you guys, man. So stay tuned. Make sure y'all get that app.
Definitely.
And make sure y'all tune in, man.
Yeah, link to the app is right here. You guys can check that out. And while y'all at it, check out that Prime 7 promo, because I told we ain't gonna have to wait much longer, and I'm so geeked on that.
Yeah, it is. On the way.
All right. I appreciate you, Mr. Brown. Tell them where they can find you guys at.
Everything at Noir Caesar, man. It's NOIR CAESAR. And if you're looking for me, I'm at Ill Brown at ILLBROWN everywhere on social media.
Definitely. I appreciate you, man. We'll be right back to close out the show. You already know it's Anime Assembled. Alright. Yeah, man. I apologize for that, you guys. We actually lost audio on the first part of the interview we were doing, but we still have some great information in there. Make sure you guys go check that out. If you got Google Play, you got the Apple App Store, go download the Noir app. Man, make sure you guys check that stuff out. They are incredible. They got some great manga. They got some great anime coming out. The Prime 7, I'm just waiting on. Mr. Bryant, you know what I'm saying, who started this up, Ill Brown, everybody that's involved. If y'all go to that Black Nerds, y'all check out that interview that Miss Jax did. Incredible interview where she breaks down exactly what this company is. They are going to be the ones to watch in the near future. Anime studios in the Philippines, they got a bunch of artists tagged onto this, man. Keep in tune what's going on. I can guarantee you we're going to have more content coming with them very soon. Man, I just can't wait. I'm very happy about what they're doing. I'm very happy about what we're doing here. So all you guys got to do is just stay in tune with everything we are doing. This is your boy Indy Uchiha. And if y'all want to know the type of production that Ill Brown been doing the whole time through the interview, was actually playing one of his tracks in the background for a song that I have coming out very soon. Keep in tune. You already know what it is. It's Mr. Nerdman himself, Indy Uchiha. Keep it A+. This has been a Nerd Mix. And for Anime Assembled, Indy is out. Deuces.
If you enjoy our content and want to be a part of helping our channel grow, become a patron supporter. We have affordable tiers to choose from that offer a variety of exclusive and early access content, from audio files for all of our shows for you to enjoy on the road, access to our Discord community, and plenty of reactions, reviews, character breakdowns, and more. Check us out at patreon.com/A+opinions. And as always, remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so anytime we drop a brand new video, you will be notified.